Hello and welcome to a new video. In this tutorial, I will explain you how to create groups in Blackboard Ultra. We need to create these groups because in our course Introduction to Engineering Design 2, that is I-202, we are having many assignments which are based on groups or teams. For example, quiz, team based, final report, team based, progress report, team based, and there are a lot of others. You can check the grading sheet. Now, once we come to this page, which is the base page for the King Abdulaziz University Blackboard Ultra, on the left hand side you can go and have a look on the courses. Click the courses. For you will be seeing your previous courses and your current courses. In my case, let's get into IE202 section 1. I have 2 sections and some other sections as multiple instructor, but let me open this one. Once I open this, we can see that on the top here in the ribbon, the first one is the content, next is calendar, announcements, discussions, gradebook, messages, analytics and groups. I will go to the groups. Click groups. You can notice here that I have already created a group with the 5 groups, which are 5 teams, and naming it section 1. This is a tedious job when we have to create it manually, so I will not delete it, rather I will create a new one for you so that you can get an idea what it can be if you have to create from the scratch, from new one. So let's go to the new group set here on the right hand side top. When I click this, I see a new page opening here. Now this page on the top, you can see it says new group set 7226. Here I can give it a name. So for example, I will say test teams. I want to create teams for testing. Now the next step is to see group of the students. So when we are creating these groups of students, what is we are trying to do here? So you can see there are 3 options actually. Drop down menu. There is one is custom, one is the randomly assigned, and one is self enroll, where actually students are allowed to enroll themselves, but we are not doing it. We are doing it custom because we have to add members one by one. Now here all the list of all the students which are enrolled in this particular section. So first of all, what we will do for the test only, for this particular video only, to explain, I will only create 3 teams. In our case, almost all the sections have 5 teams. There might be some sections with less, but usually we have 5 teams per section. So now what I will do here is that I will go here. You can see there is a positive sign here, down here. If I click once, it says new group 1. If I go and click again, it says new group 2. If I click again, it says new group 3. I will only create 3 groups or 3 teams. So instead of groups, I will go here and rename it as team 1. Next one, I will go and I will say team 2. The third one I will name as team 3. So now we have 3 teams. Now if we now go into the names of the students, we have to select the names of the students because we already know the teams. We will select them either individually or together. For example, this member, he from team number 1. Press these 3 buttons or dots, I should say, and you can see here it says team 1, team 2, team 3, which team you want to add it. So whichever team I will add, for the I say team 1, it will go to team 1. I think I should just change the spellings here. Okay. Now, if you look at down here in team 1, we can see one member has been added. So, I think in our case we will be doing it one by one manually. However, if we are sure and we exactly know how many members and who are the members and where they put, for example, I have this one, I click it one, then press the control button on your keyboard and you can select as many as you like. So, let me select few of those. So, suppose these 8 ones I want to add more. Let me add these one, just click the these 3 dots here. Let me add them to team number 2. You can see now here they have gone into team number 2. Let's go back again. Let's go here, control, select few of these and then again the same thing, click on 3 dots and say they should go to team number 3. Our team number 1 is just one member. So, what I can do is I will click on these, all of them, select all of them and then click on 3 icons and put them in team 1. So, all these teams have been generated. Now, you notice here this is also one of the troubleshooting which I have to do. It took me 2-3 days actually to get through all this. That here is my own name, Ghaffar Haidarkiani, you can see here. This one I thought this should not go into any teams. So, once I created all these teams, I went here in down on the right hand side. So, bottom. On the right hand side bottom there is a save button here. So, after adding all, remember I have not added my own name and this is one of the problems or one of the mistakes I was doing and which took me a lot of time to actually figure out, and I will tell you now. So, let us go down now, press the save button and now you can see here that there is, you can see here a group set with the test teams. Okay. Now, what we have to do to show them, okay, after getting this, if you go here, okay, let us first go here and make it visible to the students. Okay, so, we have made it visible to the student. So, you see if I open it up, this is what it comes. Another advantage of having groups is that if you go here on the email, you just go into the email and you see you can create an email and when you send it will go to all of these. If you just want to send emails to specific team, just go and cross them out, whichever you want and whichever you don't, and automatically it will go to that particular team. So, you do not need to contact them individually rather than as a team. Now, if you look at here now, the teams have been created, the group has been created, it is visible to the student. Now, if you go on the right hand side on the top where I can see actually the student view, if I go here and I say start preview, it is going into the student preview. In the student preview, now I have to go in the groups and see whether I can see that section. No, you can see I am only seeing section number 1. And for me this was a big mystery because I kept on doing, changing, deleting, creating again, but in the students view I cannot see my test teams or that group set which is I have created. I asked the students to check, recheck, but it never helped. So, then what I found the solution was that let us exit this from here, just save and exit. If you go into the test teams here, which we cannot see over there, you see my own name Ghaffar Haidarkiani, as I mentioned before, it has not been assigned, it is still unassigned and I kept it unassigned, which was a big problem. So, if you have the same issue, just go here and put yourself in any one of the teams. So, you can see here you are not in any team right now, you are somewhere in any one of the team, but you are not here. So, you are not anyone like a person who are unassigned, you are also assigned. Now, let me go and save it. Now, you can see it's still there. If I go inside, I can see nothing unassigned. You just close it, go back and see now it says all 27 members out of 27 members have been assigned. So now let's go to the student view now. Start preview. Now you go into the groups and there you go. You can see now test team, team number 1 or whatever team you are. When you go there, this one is showing me as team number 3. Okay, so this guy or this preview which I am seeing is coming from team number 3, or probably it's because my own name is there. And when you go here, the students can actually see the members inside the team, because sometime we have noticed that during the course sometime the students may have conflicts and they want to change the team, and sometimes they come and argue that we have not been this team or that team. So it's always good to do with the start, right, because we are right now at some of the start of our semester. So creating these sort of groups will make sure that they also know where they are and you also know who they are. Now probably I am seeing it as a professor or as a doctor or an instructor, but this thing is not the actually a real student. So probably that's why the members are not being shown here, or maybe some issue with this, but we can always see here. So let's exit it now, just save it and exit. So you can see here your team is already created. In my case, I have already created my sections, and here you can see that I have actually 5 teams. See, I have actually 5 teams. They are randomly actually assigned. Doesn't matter as long as the students' name and their IDs are correct and they are in the right team. That is okay. So once we have it, better to send a WhatsApp message and tell them. See now, for example, you can see it says some actions of the team 5 have been restricted as there are submission associated with it. So today actually, you know, we took our quiz number 1. So now this quiz number 1 has been submitted as teams. That's why it has gone into the grade books. You can see here. Okay, so here is the assignment and it says there are 5 grade assignments I have to grade. But how to create that assignment or how to create that quiz, I will give you another video after this video. I will show you in the next video that how to grade these things. Students have already done in terms of team, and you can see that the quiz has been uploaded as a team. If there was no team, then we will only see the names of the students here only, which is not good, because that's very difficult to figure out which student, which team, and when we go to the grading sheet and when we have to do all the record, this thing can become very difficult. So hopefully you understood that how to create groups inside a Blackboard Ultra, I should say. And even for me now, because this Blackboard Ultra, the latest version, is totally different from the Blackboard Ultra which I was working on for the last 12 years. So even for me it is a little bit of issue for the first time. So I hope that this now helps, and I would suggest everyone to create their groups in WhatsApp Ultra and save them, and also inform the students through the messages. Until the next video, goodbye.